Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Thea The Awakening. We haven't played in a week or two, and chat might be slightly inactive today, but we're probably gonna have a lot of different names just because I'm streaming like 6 hours earlier than I usually do, because of other plans today. So it might be a slightly slow, or slightly short stream, is what I mean. All right, where are all of our people? Right, expedition. We had that expedition up there. I think we just had someone die. Did we? Probably. Yeah, we have a lot of weapons on hand. Yeah, we have a dragon shell in hand. Someone did die up here. We still have our medic, though. Yeah, I think we lost a warrior because we had 3 warriors, and that's why we felt pretty ready to go out. Doesn't look like anyone's hurt right now, though, so at least there's that. And no one has movement this turn. Okay. The explosion gif. Yeah, you can't embed chats on, or gifs in Twitch chat, I think, which is really lame. All right, person who's doing nothing? Who? Oh, that's with my party up in Expedition Party, yeah. We don't need any clay while we're up here. That's just gonna weigh us down. We don't need the dragon leather. We can get that closer to home. All right, I think we just want to go back to the other part of the cosmic tree then. Why does the game sound so quiet? The game's volume is up really high. Other things might end up being loud. It might just be music volume is low. Okay, I really want to avoid getting in too many fights unless they're particularly weak enemies. Just because we did lose that one warrior, and that's rough. Is it just me, or is the webcam laggy? Oh, is the webcam laggy? I don't know why it would be. I look okay right now, moving around. I don't know. Here we go. What group are they fighting? I mean, auto-resolve anyway, but... Okay, we won. It must have been this group. We can fight them. In fact, I want to initiate that fight so that we can use sneak. Yeah. There we go. Hey, Sassarus. Seems laggy while you're in-game. It doesn't normally do that, does it? Something weird behind you, NV. Oh, yeah, that's just the chair. There's a chair back there that I need to cover in a blanket at some point, because it looks fucking weird on the camera. It's just a wicker chair, but it has this weird visual effect on the camera. Does my nose look bigger than usual? No? I don't know why it would. It's the same size it's always been. Let me just have a full screen preview on the other monitor. There we go. And when I move around, how do I look? The frame rate dips a little. That's strange. I'm not sure why that's happening. It's not my computer performance. How much CPU am I using up when I'm in this? I'm only using half my CPU. Less than half my RAM. I don't know. You're right, though. It is lagging a bit. The game's not, is it? No, the game looks fine. More or less. Actually, it's got a very slight delay to it as well. That's weird. Huh. I don't think it did that any other week. Well, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Maybe I can figure that out off stream. Oh, right, I can get rid of that preview. There we go. Yeah, not sure why that was happening. All right, let's get moving. We're at a movement there, and let's just keep getting more dragon leather. We just had some deaths. And we really need new warriors. In fact, we just got a new person. We got, it's a new craftsman. Yeah, we don't really need more craftsmen right now. This guy has really high speech skill, though, which isn't bad. Speech skill is really nice. Who died? It was last episode, so I don't remember exactly who it was. It was one of our new warriors. Yeah, we don't really need a new craftsman. I would really like a scholar, actually, or a witch, sage, something like that. That'd be nice. Alright, just help with cooking. Yeah, we keep getting craftsmen. We really don't need new craftsmen. Right, we've had this event many times, just get some free stuff. Oh, right, and I gotta name the person after someone in the chat. I almost totally forgot about that. So we go, equipment. Where's the new person? This person, and first name I see in the chat is I'm MBT. There you go. So Prelux is in. All right, let's keep moving. Sneak, yeah, easy. So we're just making our way back to the cosmic tree right now. We're actually not super far away. Oh, we're slightly over our weight limit. We're actually not super far away from finishing the main story. But the expansion story, which I think might have been a free expansion, is a lengthy and difficult one. So we're not anywhere close to the end of the game yet. So I'm just dismantling some stuff because often it weighs less as individual ingredients than it does as the whole thing, which is confusing, and I'm not sure why that works. Yeah, they're below the weight limit now. Just making sure that they don't have hampered movement. All right, are they still working on stuff? No, because they're at a leather. Okay. They can make silk tunics then to get us some research. Cosmic tea? I am drinking some delicious chai. Right, there's slavers right there too. I think we want to hit them up.
Your village is swarmed by the wailing wraiths. They are a force of pure darkness, a menacing wave of tormented souls who seek nothing but the destruction of all life. It seems they have become more frequent of late, more angered and active for some reason.
Yeah, we probably want to hit up those slavers and beat them up, because then we can free the kids that they enslaved, and we can raise them and get more warriors. What group is getting hit with this? It's our village? Our village is getting hit with this. Okay, absolutely a folk ritual that could work. I think they can pull it off.
You know an old ritual that involves a test of your endurance and strength, but if successful, you can ward off the wraiths.
Hey, Mac the Winner. Sorry, I had to lean in. Your name is in dark blue on my chat, and it's basically illegible because of that.
Your willpower proves stronger than the malicious force of the wailing wraiths. This time, none of your people died, and some feel blessed.
Yay! Okay, so basically everyone got a Blessing of Strength, which adds 5 strength for 15 turns, which is good, but they're probably not going to get much use out of it at the village. Super Mustache got 1 extra shielding permanently, which is good, but probably not going to see any action there. So really the experience.
Is shaken with tremors. Groans and thudding footsteps are heard throughout.
Really, it's the experience that was worth it in that one.
The tremors and wild groans eventually stop, but they leave you with a sense of dread.
That's just a random event that can happen due to the Giants expansion. And really, the Giant stuff doesn't start to seriously come in until we're done the Cosmic Tree quest. Alright, I probably don't want to stop gathering right now because I can't see anything over here in the dead of the night. Alright, I think we can pretty easily convince this tree that we killed his brother, even though we're just tricking him, because the god we picked to worship gives us all this bonus to attractiveness and speech skill. We worship the sun god. That bonus is going to be real good. Oh yeah, and you can also do your main god quest. Yeah, there's a few win conditions in the game. There's the Giants quest, which is a side mission, which is very fun. Game difficulty, yeah. And victory quest, you can do the Cosmic Tree, and you can do your own God's quest, which will get you a lot more experience and usually good items and stuff.
You finally find what must have been the grove from the map, although there is little left but some stones and dirt here. And yet, among the rubble stands a single tree, still green and thriving despite it all. When you approach, the tree opens its eyes and stares at you.
Right, we're back with the bodies, just as you asked, which is a lie. We're taking shards from the tree to try and trick his brother.
The Lishi looks over the remains. He takes the shards and nods, but then examines the wood for a while.
These are the remains of my brother, you say? They look, well, ordinary.
Alright, we had to do a social challenge. Corsair, and I didn't carry all the wood over here to argue with how special it is, you know? Just keep your end of the deal. And I think, again, for anyone coming in new, auto-resolve is kind of broken in this game. If you have the right setup, auto-resolve is way better than actually doing the challenges most of the time. Sometimes, if you don't know how to set up for auto-resolve, you'd be better off doing the fights, unless you absolutely know you're gonna lose. If you absolutely know you're gonna lose, auto-resolve because the penalties aren't as bad.
So yeah, we don't know why these don't feel special to you, but your brother is ashes, so our end of the bargain stands. Malishi listens to you and nods.
Well, I suppose I haven't really killed a Lishi before, and who knows how this darkness thing affects us. The tree shards are here, so it must be true. Here you go. Take the elf and leave me be, before I decide you're good for compost.
Malishi turns away and turns into a tree again, with the wood and the shards taken into his roots.
Here we go. Take the elf and try to wake him up.
The elf opens his eyes and speaks in but a whisper, yet his words are very clear. I am still weak and it will take much time for me to recover, but thanks to you I shall. But that is of no importance. Let us leave this place and talk of the fate of Thea. Now, I heard your talk with the Lishi. I know you seek answers to my quest. I assume you have discovered my notes, for if you found my student, she would be here with you. It seems this quest claimed us both.
Yes, I'm afraid we found your notes on an elven body.
The elf only nods. Such is fate. Perhaps it is punishment for our failure as guardians of the cosmic tree. I see the world is still corrupted, yet the sun has returned. This can mean only one thing. A seed of the tree yet lives.
Oh, what of the what?
Right. How much do you know of what happened?
I know nearly nothing. There is a tree is burned yet. Please tell me the whole story.
We do not have so much time that I may tell you all, but I shall try my best. The cosmic tree was one of 7 pillars of the world. Others exist, or perhaps existed, in different distant parts of Thea, each with their own story. Our tree, however, is what concerns us. The cosmic tree held the balance of 3 spheres, what you call the divine, where your gods dwell, the earth, where mortals reign, and the underworlds, the domain of the dead. When the cosmic tree burned, so did the gates between our worlds. Gods fell from their thrones, losing power and influence. The dead spilled out amongst the living, unable to cross over and find peace, and Thea became a barren land, unsuited for mortal life. I know not the answer, but I will tell you what I think. There was a time we called the Age of Man, a time of great human queens and kings and victories over evil. We, the elves, decided to sail away to our own lands, far into the west, leaving only a few to safeguard the pillars of the world. But man grew greedy and jealous. In the Westerlands, non-humans were hunted and killed, and kings and queens we once called noble became obsessed with power. They looted dwarven strongholds, enslaved half-men for their labor, and slaughtered elfkin for our knowledge. I believe that in their greed, they came to seek out the 7 pillars, and when they found no power to be had, they destroyed what they found.
I'm gonna bring up that sage we talked to last stream. The crazy sage who wanted us to burn the tree and destroy all of magic. Because he said he doesn't believe in magic, but then he also completely acknowledged that magic exists. You know, the guy that we all made fun of because it was really stupid, and that whole quest line is really poorly written. Let's bring him up.
Interesting. And why on Thea would they do this?
To rid the world of magic, thus bring an age of reason and knowledge where humans are no longer bound by superstition. Which isn't superstition, because magic is real in this game.
The elf frowns. Rid Thea of magic? Preposterous. Do you realize how many lives will perish? Do you not have non-human friends? Do you not use magic? Have you never asked a friendly demon for aid? All of it, all will be gone. A memory. Myth.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, because it's ludicrous that I would just have all elves die in a genocide because I don't like magic. I'm gonna say, yeah, you're right.
Of course I am. Well, at least I am correct at my estimations of the death and destruction that will come of this plan. Now, where were we?
What do I want to say here? Where were the gods when all this happened? Why wasn't the cosmic tree protected?
Your gods, yes. They too were designated guardians, and it was their duty to protect the balance. So, I admit, I am amiss to what has happened. The laws by which we live prohibit the gods to act directly, so perhaps things transpired too quickly, and the Westerlanders do not worship your gods. Thus perhaps this lessened their power more? It is a question I cannot answer.
What about other pillars? Do we need to repair them all?
An interesting question. For one, even I do not know where or what all of the pillars are. Each land has their own, you see. But the cosmic tree was the foundation of all. If it can be rebuilt, Thea will find a way to restore the rest. Of course, if you find yourselves able to discover other pillars or alternate routes to salvation, please do follow them.
You keep saying those we call gods and so on. Why would you say, why say that?
Aha, perceptive
Typo.
of you. I do not wish to offend. You believe in a certain world
Why would
order,
say
and you
that?
are correct in many ways. Long ago, men and women rose up and ascended to become something more, to become an idea, a hope for their kind. These brave souls gave up their own mortal coils to serve as your guardians, your protectors, and thus they became gods. Not just mine, that's all.
Okay, makes sense, I suppose. Do you believe in elven gods?
I am one of the chosen guardians of the sacred tree, the cosmic force that makes all life can claim my allegiance, but no deity as such. After all, it is us who are oft worshipped by our charges. But let us not dwell on this too long. I have little time. Do you wish to help me restore the order?
Sure.
Whatever you may choose to do, I will tell you what needs doing, as I am too weak to do it myself. What you decide is up to you. The fact that magic still lingers and the sun has returned means a seed of the cosmic tree has survived the burning. Its fledgling power restored the light to us, but it is too weak to thrive on its own. We must find it and plant it in a sacred grove, where in time it will grow to its full strength and restore Thea to its former glory.
So where is this seed? I have a feeling it's not just laying around to be found, right?
No, of course not. Else enemies of the light may find it and finish what they started. For you see, if this seed burns, their job will be complete. In many ways, Thea will be no more.
Yes, but where do we find it?
I do not know. I've been locked under a tree for a century, but I know how to find it. You must gather some cosmic tree shards, pieces of the tree that still linger in our world. Once you have those, bring them to me and I will tell you our next step.
God damn it. This exchange in the chat made me laugh. Fiery Dylan says, the gods are just cool dudes. Oh, god damn it. I never get this name right. True Salites? I think that's how I pronounce it. Cool dudes who just gave up being cool dudes. And Conk Donk says, so now they're warm dudes? God damn it. Are you coming with us?
In time, perhaps. But I am still too weak, and I fear waiting for my recovery may take too long. You have come this far. I trust that you will choose the right path. I will find a place of power and meditate there until you come back. I have marked you so you will feel your way back to me. Now for the cosmic tree shards. I know of one place where some can be found. Go seek the place out.
All right. Okay, so it's also next to our next part of the Divine Quest, and one of the cosmic tree things is right next to our base. This is pretty nice. A lot of these places are nearby, so we can start going around wrapping up some quests. I hate walking around the dead of the night like this. Normally, I play quite a bit as the night god who can see fully at night, and that's really useful. Okay, they're probably gonna really wound our gathering group. I think they're attacking our gathering group here. Nothing we can do about that. They won? They won! Those must have been some weak-ass goblins. I thought they were gonna really mess us up. Well, that was lucky. Holy shit. Alright, well, level up. Conk Dog got some will, strength, Punchy Cat got some will, nitrous oxide got gathering, nice. So this is with our exploration crew. Downshow got strength, Naman got strength. Strength is really nice. Our medic Henna Corporeal got herbalism, armor. What did we get back home? Prelix got some crafting, will, stealth, craft, health, strength. Can never complain about getting strength. Strength's always a pretty good one. Alright, let's keep moving. I would attack them, but weight is actually a bit of an issue. So I just want to get home and drop off my supplies that I have. And they can keep gathering for now. Do we still have the ingredients we need to keep making these tunics? Yeah, we haven't run out yet. Yeah, keep moving. I just want to drop all of this off. Another tunic was made, sweet. A falling star shoots down the night sky as if to guide you. Alright, I'm curious. Let's see where it leads us. You follow the star and come across a small chasm where you discover a giant spider's nest. The spider saw you approach as well. Okay, that's easy. Yeah, didn't even get hurt. The spider's nest is no more, and you see the fallen star shine upon you with Zoria's grace. Alright. We got an amber runestone. What does that give us again? That is +1 will. That's pretty lame. None of these are too good. The blessing. Which blessing did we get? Dexterity. Got a little spider silk. You know what? That was easy and painless. We're also 1 research point away from getting our next, one research point away from getting the ability to research something. All right, drop off a ton of supplies. Oops, I didn't want to drop off all my herbs. Is that under food or is that under utility? Here it is. Always make sure the expedition has some. Okay, drop off the spare weapons. We don't really need any of that. I'm pretty happy with our food. Here we go. Okay, there, we dropped off the supplies. Yeah, the town is named after Hoxton from Payday 2. But it's like a triple layer joke because Hoxton is already named after a town. But we pun it into Hawkstown, and then it's Old Hawkstown. Specifically that we're talking about Old Hoxton, not New Hoxton, who's now Houston. It's a joke many layers deep. So does giants add giants? Yes, we just haven't run into them yet, because they mostly crop up after you're done the original game story. Forgot how fucking scary our watchtower looks. Barracks, smithy. Just making sure that we had the buildings we wanted. We still need to make an archery range. And I really do want an archery range, because we have no hunters, and we really want a hunter. Why so early today? It's like I was saying earlier, just have lots of plans later, and I don't want to collide with them, so we're doing the stream very early. Okay, might be a little bit of a short stream today, so let's just put wood in just so we can see it. +1 range damage bonus. Now the range damage bonus we don't really care about, because it's just for within town, I believe. Yeah, it would just be a within town one. However, this is an opportunity to build with better stuff. If we were to build entirely with monster bones, that's attract beast 10, which is the highest attract beast you can get in the game. So it's a good thing we came home with all these monster bones, because I think I want to do that. 10 is the highest you can get of attract anything. And you can get some powerful beasts. There's some beasts that are basically useless, and then there's some like the dragon spider, which is just ridiculously strong. Got a job interview tomorrow? Huh, good luck with that. I hope it goes well. You know what? We're gonna start building that right now. And we're gonna put a bunch of people on building that to get it up as fast as possible. We don't have anyone from the village that I could warrant bring over. No, our only warrior at home is Savvy. We really want to keep her defending the fort, or pretending the... English is hard, guys. Protecting the camp. We'll call it that. Okay, you're still gathering there? How long until your next one? 1 turn. A small group of orcs travel near your village and they ask to use your smithy. Right, we've done this one before. Yeah, let them use the smithy, rest in the village. You let the orcs rest in your village, but when you leave in the morning, you realize they've robbed you. Motherfucker, I've never had them rob me before. Oh, they took 2 of our amazing mithril swords! Fuck, man! Those mithril swords are so hard to make! The mithril's like all the way over here, isn't it? No, where was it? Was it all the way up here? The mithril was far away, I remember that much. It was a bitch getting that mithril. There it is, it's all the way down here. Man, I've never had them steal it. Sons of bitches. Alright, we have a research point. So we have mithril, we have dragon leather. Those are the things I really, really wanted. Good job being charitable. I know, right? Fucked me over. We can make really good bows out of vine. Not sure if there's any good vine nearby. We could always start going to other things. You know what? Construction. There's still a lot of things we want to build. Which one is this? Herbalist Hut. Now, Herbalist Hut doesn't mean that the children we can pick to grow up into a medic, even if they didn't normally have medic as their skill. But if we were to get something like a totem, we could have people grow up to be a witch. What I think I care about even more than that, though, is I really want to get the town hall, because then we can get sages. We could also get inventors later. Inventors are really good. There's a lot of good things we don't have yet. I believe the manger is down here as well. The manger is a good one. I think I'm gonna get the well, because it leads to better stuff. There we go. So that leads to the meeting hall, which I really want, because it allows you, when a child grows up, you can make them a sage, or they have a chance of becoming a scholar or an inventor, which are super rare classes that are incredibly good at social stuff, social and intellectual stuff. Sages are pretty good at it as well. Sages are pretty smart, but they also work on like magic stuff, whereas a witch is smart, not as smart, better at magic. Scottish Lewis says, isn't witch just a better medic really, since witch has pretty high chance of leveling healing? Kind of. They're definitely more well-rounded and better at challenges than a medic. I mean, no one quite beats the medic for healing skill, but I don't remember, I don't think it's by a huge margin. So the manger is actually pretty low on our priorities here. Manger, it increases gathering skill. Especially if you have a child growing up, you make them a gatherer, they'll have more gathering skill, which is really nice. That is really nice. They receive a lot more of it, in fact, or they can receive a lot more of it. However, the main thing is it gives you a high animal attract chance, and it gives you animal kinship for people growing up there. The animal kinship, not super useful, and the beast attract thing is normally good, but we have that that archer range with 80 monster bone being made, which is already a 10 in that, so we don't need to worry about that. So meeting hall is much more appealing to us right now. As for a well is one of those iffy things. You don't really need it. What it does is it gives you some random resources every turn. I'll show you it here. Gives you random resources every single turn. Just put in basic stuff. Yeah, adds 1 random resource of everything that you have researched. So the more things you have researched, the more chance that you're going to get lower quality stuff, basically. Some people have some weird strategies where they'll beeline one really advanced thing. and then use a well to try and get it, but it's super unreliable. So I wouldn't really recommend it. Like, if we put in really good ingredients, just some spider silk, right? That's probably our best string. Yeah. Like, these are some decent ingredients here. And mind you, the attract human is just because of moonstone, not because of the well. But that's only add 5 of a random resource every turn. That's not very useful. Yeah, it's nice if you build it early game. It can be. I like to not leave things so much up to luck. So I'm not really relying on that. Alright, let's go hit up these slavers. We've taken them out before, and we'll hopefully get some children that we can bring to the village.
You approach the slavers and see they are a mixed group of different peoples, including orcs, humans, goblins, and even dwarves. They drag behind them a row of malnourished, worn-out slaves, including children, shackled and cruelly whipped by their captors. The slavers are well armed, but they have clearly seen some fighting not long ago, as they have bandages and look banged up.
Halt. If you don't wish to take another beating, leave us, your slaves, and go.
Your posturing and clear confidence made these slavers very uneasy. They must have had quite a fight beforehand, as you realize they would not have been an easy prey still. Their leader speaks. Fine, you can have half of our cargo and just leave us be. You feel this is a final offer.
We are down a warrior. At the same time, it's only a 3-star challenge, which means we have got a pretty reliable chance of just annihilating them. And our guys are decently leveled up, although I wish I had a better sword for you. Would have had it, if not for some motherfucking orcs. Also need to get him a bow. We have some in town. I'll do that next time there. We're fighting.
You killed all
Easy.
the slavers. Some slaves died during the skirmish, but some remain alive and rejoice at your heroism.
Nice, we got a crossbow out of it. Is that a particularly good one? That's a particularly good one. That's not bad. It's better than a lot of our bows. Gather the people and leave.
You gather up those who can still walk and make a quick burial for those who did not make it.
Only one kid. Damn. And again, we don't know how long they're going to take to grow up. It's just a random dice roll every turn on if a child grows up. But I'd like to drop them off in the village. That way they can get educated and I can pick their class. We're going to keep that crossbow. For Dallin Show, there we go. He has ranged attack now, which is pretty nice. Yeah, pretty unlucky with the kid roll. Yeah, I've gotten like 4 before, I think. 3 or 4. So getting only 1's pretty lame, but I think we're pretty desperate for population at this point. I believe children are always at the bottom. No? They count as a resource, which is weird. There they are. Oh no, we have 5? Come on, would some of these kids grow up already? Good God. Actually, no. Grow up after we have the archery range done, please. You know what? We gotta speed that up as much as possible. I gotta just get that done. What are we still crafting? Is it just food? Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Yeah, a baby could become an adult in 1 turn. That can happen. I think you can only have 1 kid grow up a turn, but I've had it where like 3 kids would grow up 3 turns in a row. Or sorry, like 1 each turn is what I mean over the course of 3 turns. Do we still have any of the... We do have one of the badass swords. We'll move that over. No, this one's not even made with leech. Yeah, it's not worth it. Because the thing with leech is, it's ridiculous. Leech, for whatever reason, the game completely overestimates how good it is when doing auto-resolve. And that's why I was like auto-resolving 10-star fights and stuff, which is... Not this stream, but on my own before. I've auto-resolved 10-star fights when I easily, like if I would have done the challenge, I would have just gotten slaughtered. But auto-resolving it, I was winning because I had such high leech value. A 10-skull challenge would have been every skull but they're orange. Yeah, super early stream, yep. Let's move over the Dragon Shell armor and just double check that everybody has it, at least who can wear it. Because it doesn't weigh much. Naman definitely needs to wear it. Didn't even have any armor. Switch you out. There we go. They've all got that awesome dragon shell armor now. Try and keep them all safe. I think that's all I wanted to pick up, right? I believe so. Let's make sure that we have enough gathering tools. Just want to always be good at getting resources when possible. Can't carry either of them due to the weight limit. That's fine. I could take the metal ring off. No, it gives gathering as well. You know what? Yeah. I think I'm happy with all this. Okay, I guess we'll just go to this cosmic tree part because it's so close.
You find your way back to the elven guardian, Alicia, and discover him sitting on a rock, meditating. He still looks very weak, but as you walk towards him, he wakes and looks at you. So you have what we need?
Oh no, sorry, it just said the title of the quest, so I showed up.
I need to reserve my life force to make the compass. Please only return when you have the cosmic shards from the dragon. Be careful and good luck.
All right. Well, we'll go to the cosmic tree then. And I believe this part of the cosmic, the divine quest that we're about to go to, does involve a big fight. So we might not want to go there until we have that third warrior. I really want a fucking hunter already, by the way, because you can get really easy kills on monster groups, and extra loot if you have a hunter, because then you can do a hunting challenge, which is easy and gets you extra loot. So I really want a hunter. As you inspect your snare set up in the fields, you discover a large rat trying to wriggle free. Its eyes are greenish and has spores on its fur. Examine it further. After a closer inspection, you see the creature is no rat, but more likely a spore, a benevolent, good-natured spirit of fertility and prosperity. It often takes on the form of a snake, rat, or frog, all seen as servants of witches and the such. Thus, it can frequently be mistaken as an evil spirit. The spore can actually turn nasty and create poisonous clouds when it feels threatened. Release it. You approach the shark carefully and gently dismantle it. Right, I'm gonna let you go, little fella. Just don't go all monstrous on us now. The creature nods in thanks and then disappears in a puff of white smoke. But you feel a blessing upon you. We got a blessing of health on a few people, which is not the biggest deal in the world if you're not a group going out and fighting. Pretty much always start gatherers myself just for the hunters such as Holocaust. Yeah, I always start gatherer. It's such a strong start. Alright, drop off your leather. Do we want to just... Yeah, there's no way with this group we'd be able to safely get down to the Mithril, so we'll go get more dragon leather. Oh, right, we shouldn't be crafting the shell right now anyway. I was just seeing if I should switch over, but
through the hills in
they're
search
busy.
of resources, and you come across the remains of an old settlement. The houses are small.
We've done
almost
this one
built into the
before.
hills. The two orcs
Yep.
speak together in a
Okay,
frown.
we'll work
The orc
together.
woman frowns and
Yep,
turns.
I will convince you to work together to get the vault open.
Right.
We
You talk
lost.
well,
Interesting.
But you talk shit, human. Let's just trade like we said. Your tools for some of our stuff.
Alright, we succeeded on that last time. No, just leave. There's a chance that we could get a orc warrior or worker out of that. Now, I don't go with the warrior. Or sorry, I don't go with the warrior because it requires you give up one of your people and you don't get to pick who. But if you say no thanks, there's a chance they'll give you a worker instead, which is also really good, and you don't lose anything. Will you complete Black and White 2, Battle of the Gods? At some point, yeah. Alright, sneak, yep, take that out, easy.
You are ambushed
Ooh, that's
by
a strong
shadow
group.
giant and his minions. You feel a gust of cold air as they approach, and you know they are filled with the darkness. The giant whispers, his voice ringing in your ears like an ice pick.
Give me your souls.
Jesus Christ, this is unlucky. So 2 orange skulls is the equivalent of 7 skulls. Holy shit. I'm not sacrificing a random party member because that would suck. I'm gonna stand and fight because there's a chance everyone who could live.
You are defeated.
Yeah, I
You
figured.
barely escaped the giant and its minions.
Lot of mortal
but you feel
wounds.
your souls weakened as they tried to devour your spirits.
Yeah, so, oh god, we have no movement, so we can't camp this turn, so there's 2 dice rolls. Okay, so the thing here is, we have a very good medic, so we could end up having no one die. We could also have all 4 of them die, and one of the people who's hurt is our medic, and we're out of movement, so we can't heal right now.
Wounds don't always have a
Our
chance
medic's
to heal,
dead, this is
as the death
bad.
can claim its
Ah, come on. We've gotten really unlucky with our attract anything stat, by the way. That's something that we need to be concerned about. Okay, we need to start making our way back. Yeah, that's bad. Did we lose a warrior in that? No, we didn't lose any warriors in that, at least. We could. Roll Fizzlebee's really hurt. We've had Roll Fizzlebee for a long time. Well, we got pretty unlucky on that. That's one of the Giants' random events, and we are not ready for that yet.
Wounds don't always
Fuck.
have a
Your boy
Fear
Sheik is
not
dead.
an easy place to
Hey,
grow
new
up in.
person,
Becoming
Hunter!
An adult is an important rite of passage.
Well, at least we got a hunter. That's nice. Sweet. Alright, first name in the chat is Doodle Noodle. There we go. Wait, are you already in? I'm not sure. See, there's so many names now that I don't remember. Is Doodle Noodle already on this team? No, we don't already have Doodle Noodle. Okay, sweet. Yeah, Doodle Noodle gets to be the, I just randomly name every character I get after people in the chat. I just look at the first name I see in the chat when I get the person. That way it's fair. Because, I don't want, like, if people start saying, like, name it after me the next time you get a person, that's really hard to keep track of and unfair. You say it every time, though? Yeah, it's hard to keep track. I have so many villagers. All right, Doodle Noodle. We're gonna get you Dragon Shell armor, because that's really good armor. Should put the chat in mod-only mode. Yeah, so you can get in the game easy. All right, gathering tools, nice. Get some more gathering with that. Perception is good for you. And we want to get you some decent weapons and armor and whatnot. And obviously ranged weapons. Don't have greatest ranged weapons here. Now, hunters can't hold a two-handed weapon in one hand like warriors can. So I'm not going to go like two-handed sword and then a shield. I can't do that. So I'm just going to give him a pretty good two-handed sword with some leech skill. And I think that's actually a really good loadout right there. Alright, we don't have any mortal wounds anymore, although things aren't great. I definitely want to run my way back.
You come across a dead body lying in some sort of ditch. The corpse is literally stomped into the ground.
Jesus. I know some streamers have characters in-game names after patrons. I'm okay with that idea if it was like a Let's Play. But if it's a live stream, I'd rather name it after people live in the stream, because that incentivizes hanging out and having fun in the chat.
You search the corpse and find some of its belongings still intact. Now that you take the time to look at the scene, you see that the ditch is actually more like a giant footprint. You see some more stuff lodged under the body, but you also feel the ground shake beneath you and strange sounds coming towards this place.
Ooh, crap weapon. Grab the loot and run. I'm not fighting a giant. So you could have lost one person guaranteed, or lose a lot to none. Yeah, and I went a lot to none because I had a really good medic, so there's a very good chance no one would die, and that's how we got away with it last time that one happened. This time we got unlucky and our medic is dead. We had a really good medic, like a skill 13 medic, which really sucks to lose. Alright, yeah, you're still working on that? That's fine, okay. Oh yeah, and you guys are doing nothing now because you finished the building? Yeah, okay. I really want to go get more mithril. Yeah. A mithril sword with a dragon handle is pretty nice for leech. Although you don't need the extra leech because we get it from our armor as well. Yeah, we're 100% out of mithril. Could still make silver swords, which aren't bad. They're not amazing, though. Alright, get some more dragon shells going. Those are really good. Actually, you know what? Prelix can get working on silk tunics. See you on handy. Do we need another gathering tool? I don't think we really do. We're pretty good on gathering tools right now. So you guys just cook. So we never run out of good foods. Oh, we have that crossbow. Right. Okay, we'll do some re-equipping in a second here. Ouch. Alright. Let's grab Doodle Noodle here. Yeah, this is the new strongest ranged weapon for you. Still not great. We've got to start making our own. See you in handy. Okay, we gotta start equipping the other people then. Let's move those back over. Oh fuck, right, I'm not on the right menu for that, I'm an idiot. Yeah, move some of those over. And we'll just make sure that the expedition is well equipped. Right, you have the weight capacity, so you can't take that right now. You can have that, though. We only have one gatherer on our expedition. That sucks. Okay, we're getting our gathering back up through items. Backstab is really good. It's good for sneak and hunting, I believe. I'll doodle your noodle, MDB. Thanks, Ash. I always meant to ask if you would. Hey, Aru. Oh, fuck. I just realized, I didn't have the thing up that shows me notifications. Sorry about that. Now I can see them. Sorry. Toghorn. Welcome to the flock. Sorry, you followed like 45 minutes ago and I never got the notification because I didn't have the thing up because I'm an idiot. Also, thank you for following Jack Pope and John Homicidal Maniac. Welcome to the flock. All right. Yeah, I think we're ready to get moving here. So let's move Doodle Noodle to the party. So we have a hunter with us, which is pretty nice. They also tend to be good at gathering. Hunters are just an amazing class in general. I can't believe we haven't gotten a single fucking beast yet. Okay, I think I might want to just trek south and get me some mithril while I'm waiting for more of the kids to grow up. Because we really want another warrior. We're really light on gatherers for this party, and we do want some more. But we can handle it. We have good items to tide us over. Tactics, yeah, because this isn't one of the huntables. And is that bow any good? Not really, but I think there's some people without ranged weapons on the party. Yeah, Junku can have it. Oh, right, weight capacity, fuck. Naman has it, there we go. Right, we also need to get rid of some curses
As you
that
make
we just
your way
got.
through the terrain, your herbalist spots an area where you can harvest some good herbs. They grow inside a hollowed tree, but beware, there seems to be a lot of spider webs surrounding the place. These webs look thicker than I like. We best be quick about our business here, exclaims one of your men.
Yeah, we've done this one a few times. Just grab the free herbs and then leave. I'm not taking risks.
Your herbalist carefully picks the right.
There we go. Really easy way to get some herbs. Easy group. Now, if we stand right here, that'd be a good place to pick the, or mine the mithril from, because then we also have seaweed, which we can use as food, and wood, which we can burn to keep our crafting high. We'll do something like that. We actually have pretty amazing gathering just through items. I think this is a reasonably strong group, but we're gonna have to auto-resolve anyway. Fuck, lost a challenge. 4 of our 5 people are so wounded they could die tonight, and we don't have a medic, so there's a 30% chance on each person of death. That's really bad. Oh, we're losing some of our good people here. That was really unlucky. We didn't even see them coming because it's the dead of night. Alright, we want a meeting hall badly. Yeah, Doodle Noodle, you might die pretty fast. Alright. Let's get that meeting hall. Okay, throw in some basic resources and then we'll figure out how we want to do this. Just so I can be looking at the numbers here. Okay, now that attract human is largely the grain, isn't it? Let me replace that with something else just for the sake of seeing what it's like generic. Do we not have anything else we could be putting in there? Mushrooms, there we go. Yeah, it just lowers attract human. Because I believe this building has a built-in attract human rating. If we use grain, that's more attract human, which we have crazy high attract human already. My first job was gathering seaweed. Yeah. All right, we could use. Oh, actually, we don't have a whole lot of clay. Not that clay is the highest quality resource in the world. Iron, yeah. We could always bring back better metals. Meeting hall is a decent opportunity to get some attract person stat. If we were to use steel, we could get some attract orc. If we were to use some gold, we could attract dwarf. Both orcs and dwarves are really good. Hey, impossible to read name because it's dark blue on a black background. The legend Sean Avery. Welcome to the stream. I hope you have fun. Oh, and thanks for hosting. I appreciate it. Ah, God, we don't really have any good building materials. Yeah, we really don't have any good building materials. We'll have to wait on that one. No use rushing out a crap one. All right, everybody, you might all die. Let's see.
Wounds don't always have a
Doodle
chance to
Noodle's
heal.
dead. Well, you lived for like 3 turns, Doodle Noodle. God. Oh, God, they're just attacking again and we just lose again. All right, we're gonna have to run away, but we don't know where they are because we're blind. Because it's the dead of night. All right. Holy shit. This is actually really bad. We're losing all of our good people. This happens sometimes in this game. Sometimes you need to come back for some really awful losses. You guys aren't burning wood anymore? You ran out? Do you have any wood within range to just quickly grab? Yeah, grab that. Really, it's gonna take you 2 turns on that? You kidding me? They won't leave us alone. Oh, this is the worst. Look at how strong they are. I can't believe no one died that turn, though.
Wounds don't always.
Dallin show's dead. We're down a warrior. We seriously lack warriors. Hey, how's your day going? It's fine. I've barely been awake. Been awake for like 3 hours. Raging Storm. In Piran's name, enter the storm with pride. We have 0 health anyway. Wait, is it that group? Oh no, it's... Oh yeah, it is. It just looks like it's not that group because it's so low on people now. What difficulties are on? Just normal difficulty, actually. Yeah, find cover, and there you go. You got hurt, and it basically doesn't matter because you're all fucking wounded anyway. Level ups. Oh, nice, you're gaining health. That's nice. Hair and eye. Hate when that happens. Yeah, probably gonna have more deaths.
The night's peace is disturbed by the sudden wailing of a creature. A decaying corpse sits atop
I
the
know
town's
this one.
tallest building, croaking names in despair. A child from your village recognizes the creature and cries, "Mama," for the rest of the eerie night, until its little spirit leaves its body in the morning. You remember that the child's mother went missing last year and never returned. When the creature returns the next night, fighters attempt to shoot down the corpse, but it evades the shots with inhuman speed, and then it runs away. Your wise ones warn you that this fiend may keep returning if it is not stopped.
Ask the wise ones for advice.
Your wise ones heard stories of these poor creatures. Vieski they are called, and their design is one of lost love and despair. The unfortunate mother whose corpse now invades your village was likely born with a full set of teeth, thus dooming her young soul to this eventual fate. Whatever death she met while out in the world, her body twisted into this unliving abomination, and it now seeks out her kin and calls for all her loved ones to join her in the afterlife. Those who share a really strong bond, or simply those who are too weak, will perish upon hearing the Vieski's cries.
This one, if I remember correctly, isn't actually that hard, so at least we've got that going for us.
Your wise ones cannot remember
Fuck!
anything else. All you can do is hope the fiend does not return again.
Oh, we just lost a kid. I think we still have 3 left in the village now. Alright, the expedition's healed enough that no one's mortally wounded, but we have weight capacity issues because we have so few people. It's gonna take a while to get home unless we want to drop equipment, and I really don't want to unless I need to. Because this is good stuff. Fuck. We won the challenge but still got hurt, but none of it is like wounds that'll kill us at least. Still, break for camp. Just heal a little when you can. There, I just want them healing a few times, you know? Okay, they're all full health now.
Before you is a group of black wolves attacking something. As you look closer, you realize there are 2 packs, one attacking a small baby, and one fighting not far with something else.
Okay, this one has a lot of good results that can happen. Your 8 main base lost a 2-star main base. I know, right? We actually have a lot of high intelligence people in our village as well. Investigate.
You see that the child is clearly protected by some magic, as the wolves seem unable to get to it. However, you're not certain how long this shield will last. You also see that the other group is fighting with a single black cat that is putting up a good fight, but clearly losing its strength now.
Alright, which group? Expedition. Fuck, I don't want to be doing a 3-star fight with 1 fighter. What is it? It's 1 fighter, 1 scholar, 1 gatherer. What a shit group. This game is very unnerving, I know, right? I love this game, though. Come on. Now, there's good and bad things that can happen no matter what you do here. You can make it so you save the child and the cat, and you can have it where you save the cat, but the child ends up getting killed, or you save the child and the cat dies, or cat and child dies, and whatever. Save the cat.
You charge in to help the cat, and you are victorious.
Alright.
You charged in to help the cat, hoping the child would remain protected. Alas, it was not so. You defeated the wolves, and the cat is alive, but the child has perished. The cat hisses at you and runs to the child. Upon seeing it dead, it turns into a dark spirit, wails, and then disappears, leaving a black stone in its stead. This was certainly a guardian spirit, most likely one called Dola. You realize it has cursed you.
Great. That's what we need. More curses. Now we literally can't move. Yeah, because it was a weakening curse, and so Junku's holding too much. I hate to put your sword down, but that's what we're gonna have to do to keep moving. Holy shit. Herbalist hut. I don't believe you can get rid of curses, you get rid of poisons. We need to get up to them to get rid of curses. What could possibly go worse? Oh, I've seen runs go worse. Hunter, because we just lost ours. Alright, the new hunter is named Mighty Cleffa. There you go, Cleffa, you're in the game. We needed a new hunter. Give you one of those great swords we have laying around. Any old bow will do for now, because we're gonna come home with good equipment. You're probably gonna wear all Doodle Noodle's old equipment.
Over the last few weeks, you heard tales of a dragon roaming the skies. Travelers
Come
tell
on,
tales of
man!
their daughters being taken by the monster, and you hear its roar loud and clear in the night. 2 children have already fallen prey to the beast. But there are rumors of a man who said he can rid the land of the Drake for the right price. If you wish to investigate, just follow the roar.
I don't have a team to investigate with. God damn it. I've never actually had that event before, and I've played this game a lot. I have, 80 hours on the game. I've beat the game multiple times.
The fields around your home shake violently, and the skies turn dark and foreboding. The earth grumbles and cracks open, but before reaching your threshold, it all stops. In the midst of the chaos, you see a lone elderly man trying to make it to your gates.
Try to help him out.
You run out and grab the old traveler, and together you run back into the relative safety of your homestead. The stranger speaks up, his voice tired and worn out.
Thank you, kind strangers. Well, this was very unwise, and yet it is strangely heartwarming to see kindness alive, even in this dark hour. Still, for all you know, I could be a bloodthirsty fiend, so I would advise more caution.
Hey, Katasumi. I have no idea what you just said to me. Who are you and what are you doing here?
Oh, I am but an old man, a nobody, a lone survivor, trying to spread the word, to warn others of the fate of my own home.
What fate was that? What do you speak of, old man? Isn't the darkness and the constant onslaught of demons and other enemies enough?
Aye, you wouldn't think so, would you? But, alas, Thea has yet more destruction in store for us. It's the giants. The giants are returning. And when they come, we will all die. My home was struck by the tremors and destroyed into cinder. All that is left is a footprint of a creature I have never dreamt of. And I fear your own home may be in its path as well.
Giants? We've never seen any giants. What are they? Where do they come from?
I will not claim to know it all, for I am but one man, but I was the elder of my village, so I did hold some old knowledge. It is said that in the old days, far into the past, even before humans were made, the giants roamed Thea and wreaked terror on the land. Then later, our gods struck them down and they disappeared. But now, who knows? Maybe the darkness revived the beasts.
So if we're in the path of these giants, shouldn't we move our village?
Move your village? Are you insane? Did I not just say that all my people died because we lost our refuge? Maybe I did not. How did you survive the darkness?
Thanks for following, She-Whimpers, father. Welcome to the flock. The Lord of the Sun, Svarog, used the last of his power to give us light, and by doing so, kept alive.
Yes, for Svarog, the darkness was a blow straight into his divine heart, taking away the very core of his power and might. But being a creature weaved from the sun's rays, Svarog was still able to sustain minimal amounts of sunshine for his beloved worshippers to live on. To make this possible, Svarog burned the mark of the sun deep into the soil under your homestead. It is this mark, burned with the very last of Svarog's divine strength, that allows you the connection to your Sun Lord.
Never seen giants. Didn't we just get beat the crap out of by them earlier? Now, in fairness, this is the village encountering this guy. They haven't run into the giants. However, I'm like 99% sure if the village had run into the giants, they'd still act like they've never seen a giant. You know an awful lot about the Divine's business.
You cling to such trivial matters. I told you, I am no one, but I was a keeper of knowledge in my own home. I have studied the deities all my life. I collected knowledge and learned as much as I could so that one day I could fulfill my role. This role. The messenger is who I am. The point is, we are all intimately connected to our homesteads, and our deities can only help us if we keep our homes safe. Without those places, we are just another rubble of people, left to fend for ourselves, and that does not end well in the long term. The goddesses and gods are tethered to these locations, and until such time as they regain their full powers, they cannot survive if these places are destroyed.
Gods damn it, we didn't need more calamity coming our way, so how do we stop them?
Stop them? I have no idea, but I suppose you will need more knowledge. You will need to find someone who has dealt with them before, or someone who may know why they came back. All I found in our old books was this ancient map. It refers to giants and to a place where a knowing man may dwell. This is why I set out on my mission. I swore to my last dying brethren that I will spread the word, and in doing so, perhaps someone, someday, will exact revenge for my home's demise. I must go now to seek out others and warn them. Here, have this bag from my last bodyguard to help your quest.
Ash says, wait, is this little Karibo? I don't think it is, but it does sound a lot like him when he's doing the old man voice, doesn't it? All the voices in this game are done by the same guy. It's supposed to give the vibe of a storyteller recanting this tale, you know? Alright, give us the directions, maybe we'll have a look. These earth tremors are getting very frequent.
The map points to a hillside far into the distance with the note, "The hills have eyes."
Alright. Giants return. So that's on our map now. It's pretty far away, though. Oh my god, we're finally back at the village. Alright, drop off all kinds of stuff. God, we can't carry much. Is that a movie reference? Yeah, kinda. Okay, Mighty Cleffa. Let's get you some proper equipment. Tooth shot, there you go. That's a pretty good crossbow. Let's get you some dragon shell armor. There it is. You got really good armor. High gathering skill, you've already got a pretty decent sword. Find weakness is good. Yeah, give you one of those guard bracers, and I also want you to have, yeah, concentrate, gathering crafting, backstab. Perception would be a good idea. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that equipment. And then move Cleffa over to the expedition. That's where the hunter should be. You are me and I am you, says Doodle Noodle. Yeah, Mighty Cleffa is basically the second coming of Doodle Noodle, who became of age, picked up their equipment, trekked out into the world, and almost immediately got crushed to death by a giant. Didn't even get to hunt once, I don't think. I think you did like one combat challenge before you got just annihilated. We seriously need a medic. Badly. Also, as anyone here has any medic skill. Captain TV, right, we do have a medic back at the village. You know what? It's so important that Captain TV is joining the expedition. We need a medic on the go. He's not even half as good a medic as Hannah Corporeal, who was 13 medic skill, whereas Captain TV is only 6. But any medic skill gives you a way better chance of not dying. So I hate not having a medic in the village, but we need to do this. Ooh. Let's actually move him back, re-equip him in the village. I at least want some gathering skill out of you. There you go. There, that gets you a little armor easily, without weighing much. I don't suppose we can get some dragon shell on him. Hell yeah, we can. There we go. Much harder to kill. And can we get a sword on this guy? Yes, we can. There we go. He's got pretty good shielding and leech and stuff to keep him safe. He's actually got pretty good equipment for a medic. Yeah, at least you did die to something big and not something lame. So at least there's that. Anyway, let's save and exit. I hate to end the stream so early, but I have shit tons of plans today, which is why I streamed so early in the day anyway. For those of you watching live, let's go raid somebody in a minute. If any of my friends are live, I don't know if they will be, just because it's so early in the morning still. For those of you watching on YouTube, though, there's a link in the description to a playlist if you want to watch more of this, as well as to the Twitch TV page, where you can watch live next time and hopefully get your name in the village. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.